Yes, so sorry about that. Welcome to this weekly analysis. So this analysis I usually do them on a Sunday, and I keep on revisiting them each and every day before I set up myself for the opportunities which are available. I usually kick off with DXY, the dollar index pair, so recurrency, to give me the guideline as I really deal with dollar pairs in trading. So to begin with, here on the DXY on the weekly time frame, my bias is bullish simply because price here took sell side liquidity here, and price again took buy side liquidity here. So according to ICT, as I usually trade these concepts, when price takes both sell side and buy side liquidity, you have a dealing range, and the dealing range from there gives you the bias, and from that bias you get your trade from that and see what you can get from that. So having in mind we took sell side, we came again and took buy side. Now this became the dealing range, swing low, swing high here. So within this dealing range is supposed to guide me on what I'm to do. If price is up here, look for sell, coming towards retracement on the EQ of the range. When we're on the discount side, I look for buys to probably go and take on this buy side liquidity that rests here. So by look of it, price, yes, retraced, that being the dealing range, retraced all through to the 25% of the dealing range, as in the quarter, the final quarter, which is on the discount side again from the equilibrium. We found an FVG here that supported price, and price bounced from the middle of the FVG all the way coming and changing direction here from downside, this being a downtrend which was in form of an retracement. Then we came and we changed direction, now gearing up ourselves towards the bias, which is bullish. So from this point, now you began looking for buys, and that's what I've been doing since then. So once we took out here, now this becomes my dealing range from here to here once again. There. So we see price came all through to equilibrium, found support there on the discount side, propelled again, taking on this candle here, closing above it, changing direction, proceeding on bullish. But again, we didn't manage to take this liquidity. So until we take this liquidity, I'm still bullish. So now this becomes my dealing range, simply because we took this candle here, we closed above it. So now this becomes my dealing range from here to here, still targeting this here. That's why these lines are here, they mark my target. And price may not get there instantly, but eventually it will get there, unless we come all the way down and close below this candle, then that will change my bias. But still, so long as we are within this range, so that gives me a bullish bias. So seeing again, since we came here, we formed a swing high, price retraced, found support on this order block, which rests again on the EQ of the dealing range. We found support there, price spiked upside, changing direction after closing above this candle. Then this candle becomes my weekly OB. That's why I have highlighted it here. And price currently, last week we really dropped, but we stopped at the EQ of the OB. So that's telling me that price is finding support again there. So I'm looking forward for a push towards now taking all this liquidity that rest here until here. So having in mind we have CPI on a Thursday, I won't really anticipate for much before then, but on the intradays, if I see an opportunity inside of my buyers, I'll have to take it. Like right now there's a pending order that's current on the buy side as I'm waiting to take a buy. So when we move lower on the daily time frame, again now that dealing range is still on, still guiding me. And now here, what do we see? We have this daily dealing range from here all the way up until here, though we haven't taken this, but still is my target that I want to see it taken. So this has been the price action for the last like 2 weeks, coming all down, which for me is a form of a retracement. Then once we closed before this candle, we changed direction once again. This becomes an order block as well as a breaker, as we have an FEG here. Sorry about that. So price will be geared towards here, as in will gravitate towards here. It might. So I'm still, and it's something that I still want because my bias is still bullish. So I'm just waiting. But again, here we see we have an FEG that's here on the discount side, and we stopped there and we've bounced not that much. I would have loved us to engulf this previous candle, of which we haven't. So the selling pressure is still there, you can take it out. So that's why this might be a stumbling block going forward. But again, we may still draw in there, so as we may find enough pressure to go down. So that's why I'm anticipating a buy gravitating towards that daily unicorn. So with that in mind, we go down to the 4H. Now what do we see in the 4H? On the 4H we have now this dealing range, which is a bearish one. From here all the way here, but it still lies in line with this dealing range, the bullish one. So this comes in form of a retracement of this bigger dealing range until we take out this place. So buyers is still bullish. So having in mind, I take it as a retracement, and we're still on the EQ in regards to this dealing range. Now on the 4H, you can see something interesting here. This is a fractal, we took it with this candle. This is a fractal, we took it. Now this becomes my new range that I'm looking for to gravitate price upwards until where there's a FG that's here in regards to the daily unicorn that lies around there. So price has been moving down, but from here we closed above here. So that's a change in direction, and I'll take that as I'm taking that as a bullish. So these candles from these 3 consecutive candles, they become the OB. If you take all of them, you can look at the equilibrium of the range from here to here. I intend to find support there, but my OB here is highlighted on the 1H going down, and you can see clearly here from here to there, but I'm taking the up one as I want price now to come find support there, then gravitate towards upward. So it's a trade that I'm currently waiting to see if it will materialize today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, but today before the CPI. So during the London session, as we are currently in the London session as it has begun, so I'll wait and see how price is going to perform around this place, but I'm confident with it supporting price moving on higher. So The buy limit doesn't mean that it's going to activate being there. It's just a reminder for me to know that what I'm anticipating there, actually I might close it. But I'll anticipate to see price action now change direction once again to the upside. So, and I'll have to go down lower to the lower time frames, probably 15 and 5 minutes, to help me in knowing when that direction change. So currently we are coming down. I'll be glad if we take Asian low, or just purge Asian low, then change direction. That will be a sign that we are going upwards, or find support anywhere near here, near this one HOB, and rightly below this Asian. If we gravitate way lower, I won't be interested with that. So that's something that I'm looking to see and wait to see it materialize. So doing the analysis for the DXY is going to guide me on the other currency pairs, mainly Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, USD CHF, CAD, and I find opportunities on there as I'm going to do analysis on each pair individually. So let me wait for this order to materialize. Then if something happens, I'll take an order and see what unfolds.